Yeah, so here we go. Morning, people. Back at it again this morning. A little earlier than normal, but it's all right. Morning, people. 7 o'clock. My alone time. This is Matt for me. M-A-T, my alone time. There's a time where you take and to speak positive affirmation to yourself, put it out there in the world so that the good things come through for you for today. So how I start my day is I just start to say to myself, these are the things I want, these are my desires. Today to be a very, very prosperous day, a successful day. I'm gonna make a lot of money today. I'm gonna go out there and train as many clients. I wanna get new clients. I got some new business ventures going on. I wanna be so busy that, hey, it's like, it just makes me happy to be busy. I wanna be so busy that doing the things I love to do that it doesn't look like work, it just looks like me just going through my normal day, So at this point, I'm just like, you know what? Today's affirmation is to desire the things I want to come out of this day, a very successful day, a loving day. Hoping to hear a call from my son. That'll make it, that'll top it off, man. That'll be the greatest thing. And I'm going through a little courtroom battle with my son's mother who seems to just can't let it go. But whatever, doesn't matter. You reap what you sow. I wasn't the best in the beginning, but this is like years later now. It's time to let things go. Father wants to be in his child's life. When a father wants to be in his child's life, let him. I know I'm not a scumbag dad. I'm fighting to get it to stay in his life. I'm flying back to New York, and as the things I'm supposed to do, not saying that, patting on myself on the back. I'm going back to New York again. We're going to court. If it takes another flight, I'm gonna keep doing it because I don't want him to think that I gave up on him, and I didn't want him to be in his life. So, I'm not gonna go out there and not do the things I need to do because I have business. Everything goes on hold when it comes to him, but I still try to pursue the things I want to do. So I need him to know I love him and to know that I care about him. So every opportunity I get to try to keep him in my life, I'm going to take it, no matter who wants to take him out of my life. Doesn't matter. I only have one son. I'm not going to let that go. I know people out there that have more, and they're fighting more than I am, and I applaud you guys for doing that. I just want to be the best dad I could be and the best person I could be. So that, it changes my circumstances, it changes his circumstances. Because growing up, I didn't have that lifestyle. I didn't have that love, I should say, between me and my dad. So I want to do something different with him. I'm never afraid to say I love you to my son. Never. No man should. They feel like it's being too much of a man to have to say I love you to your son, to tell them straight to their face like, yo, I love you. Like that makes you more of a man to say that. It doesn't make you weaker. And tell them and show them that you love them. And every opportunity I get, because right now I don't have a lot of opportunities, to say that. The other day, he called, I picked up, and then he called back 2 days later, and I felt so bad that I missed his call because it was during work, and I was training a client. I didn't hear the phone ring. I felt so bad, like I made a mistake, and I beat myself up for it. I said, how could I miss my son's phone call? Made me feel real down. And he called back twice, and he left a voice message. I don't know if you dads out there do this, but every voice message my son leaves on my phone, I save it. I save every one. So when I'm not feeling up to par, up to where I'm supposed to, I listen to his voice, and that voice tells me that I have to work hard because I got this little guy that's depending on me. He's gonna need me. May not now because he's so young, he's with his mom all the time, but he's gonna need me, and I gotta make sure I'm there and I have what he needs when I'm there. I don't care if it's financially right now. I don't care what it is, whatever it is. loving me, emotionally support. I want to make sure I have what he needs. So I listen to his voice recordings every now and then, and it makes me feel good. You know, that's another side note of that. Other than that, you know, I want y'all guys to go out there and be your best. You know, I haven't stopped training just because I'm at a different place and I'm not competing right now, right this minute. But I'm best believe I'm gonna keep working hard and hard. Got a few things in mind I want to do. I always the type of person that just wants to do more, just can't seem to put it out there. So I think about all these things, and now with that book I'm reading, Dynamic Laws of Prosperity, the thing I was missing the most is I'll think about all these things I want to do, but I never write them down, and that's why they never came out of me. Write these things down. The things you want to do, write them down, guys. You know, it helps because then you go back to that book and be like, all right, am I doing this? Simple things like, I want to buy a tripod, write it down. I want to buy a camera, write it down. I want to buy a USB cable, write it down. May seem tedious at this time, but it's putting your plan into work, into what you need to do and what you want to do, you know? And the things are going to be, they're just going to come to you. So I write these things down every day. You want a car, you want a Mercedes, whatever it is. It doesn't, it's just because you're like, oh, but it's so, you know, materialistic. But if that's something you want, God will give you everything you want. If you ask for it and you do the right things for it, you'll get it. Write them down. That makes you happy. Good woman. Write it down. Read it. Think about it every day. Before you leave the house, and never leave the house without speaking positive affirmation into the sky, into the universe, because it'll give you what you want. You know, I really believe in that. I'm starting to believe a lot of things that I did was because of the way I thought. And because of the way I thought, I didn't get the things I wanted. But the things that I did get is the way I thought. So when I thought about those things, you know, unconsciously, because I let them in my mind, those things came out into the world. And that's exactly what happened. So now, no more negative thinking, positive affirmation, positive thinking. And get these things out there, you know. You know, still got that mindset. And now, it's like yesterday I told y'all guys, the last time we spoke, that angry session, oh yeah, that angry session went down. Because I woke up sore. Don't remember the last time I was this sore in years, guys. In years. I said, I can't believe I did back the middle of my back, my lats. I was like, man, I got to catch all this on videotape. I got to show these people what the hell I did. Because, man, it's not like I did like something different. Oh yeah, I did. Not gonna lie, I did do something different. But it was like, what happened? I pushed my body past a certain limit. It got to, because I'm never this sore. Yeah, I was sore. That means I'm growing. That means I gotta eat more. If I'm sore the next day, normally I'll have DOM, delayed onset muscle soreness, and I'm sore the next day, best believe I did something right. And I want to do that same thing again. Got some chest going down today and some videos on the beach. You're gonna see. The best of Neil is yet to come. Champion me. I want to see the champion you. It's gonna change. Things gonna change. I know it's gonna change. You know why? I feel it. I'm dealing with things inside, but I'm not letting it come out. But because I don't want to think in that way. The things I let come out into the world are the things I want. Things that I don't want, those things stay here. They stay away, and they get dealt with until they get put into a nice little box, put away on a little shelf, and that's where it's gonna stay. And I dealt with them. Once I dealt with them, I don't need to talk about it no more. That's it. Finished. Game over. Time to move on. Let's make this money. Let's make this change. Let's make your life a little happier, because life is too short to sit around sulking about the things that never happened in your life. And you're starting to do things for yourself. And even if it has to be done by yourself, hey, so be it. Because at the end of the day, you have to be responsible for you. You got to answer to you. So you got to answer your calling, what you want. You know, I'm a strong believer in working hard for what you want. I'm just like that type A personality. And yeah, it has its downfall, but what it also has is that OCD and I gotta go, I gotta do things now. I can't let people person, places, or things hold me back. I'm in a different state, doesn't matter. I'm in a different state of mind. That means that mind is going to go to work for me. I'm making my mind work for me. Make my mind do what I want it to do. And you should too. You know, I got a lot of love for this sport and everything that it has turned me out to. I have no regrets in starting and becoming a bodybuilder. It has changed who I am personally, physically, and mentally. Some things I had to go through that was rough, something that I loved going through, and I enjoy it. People was like, Neil, when you was competing, you were so tired, so why put yourself through that? You look like you're weak, and sometimes you look angry in the gym and unhappy. I'm not angry. I'm trying to focus, man. I'm trying to bang them weights out. I'm trying to beat the dude that stood next to me last time. Don't lie to yourself. Yeah, you got to beat who you were last year. But at the same time, when you get on stage, you're competing against that dude number 2, number 3, number 1, number 5, whoever it is that's there, you're competing against that guy. So when I'm in the gym getting ready for a show, like months before, weeks before, I say, yo, you got angry, I want to bother you. No, I'm not angry, I'm focused. Yeah, I got to be a different person. He was like, yo, Neil, when you get ready for a show, it's like you're a different person. I have to be. I can't be the dude that's a little calm or humble sometimes and, don't matter, it's okay, it's cool, whatever. I actually become somebody different. I know that sometimes. And I'm sorry, dudes, for years ago, yeah, I've been an asshole when I'm getting ready for a show. And a lot of people say, you don't have to be that way. I understand, for some people it's not. But for me it is. I gotta be that quiet dude in the gym that looks angry when every time he takes that weight off, he's pressing it up, because I got a lot to lose and I got a lot to gain, so that's why I'm in there pressing and pushing and pushing, no matter what, come rain, sleet, storm, whatever, I gotta do it. I remember when I was getting ready for my pro card in 2012, a lot of shit hit the fan. Y'all don't know. Let me tell you something, man. Let me give y'all a little rundown of that little part of that story in 2012. I was going through some rough times. Living conditions wasn't even great. I was living up in East New York in a 5-bed, in an apartment, sharing a room with 5 guys. Sharing that apartment, 5 rooms, 5 guys. Me alone. That's where I was. Made my food. I gotta wait for somebody else to finish making their food so I can make my food. So sometimes I have to get up at 6 o'clock so I can prep my meals so that they don't smell all that food and they get tired. Sometimes people get tired of you cooking all the time. Especially when you live with people that don't understand why you cook so much, why you eat so much. I did it. I had to do it. That's, if I wanted something bad enough, I gotta do it. So I was in there prepping my meals, and I finished, boxed everything up, put it in my little refrigerator, and then we was training with Oscar at that time, and I remember, I think the gas, it was Hurricane Sandy hit, and people didn't have gas for a while, and we were still training, I remember, I think it was like a few weeks out, probably 2 weeks out, 2 or 3 weeks out, and Oscar was like, yo, Neil, they shut down everything, so try to do some push-ups in the gym or something. I told Oscar, is push-ups gonna make me win? He was like, nah, not really, but you ain't got a choice. There's no gyms that's gonna be open. I said, Oscar, let me ask you a question. I said it again. If I did my workout in my house and did a home workout, will I win? He was like, I don't know. I said, I don't know about I don't knows. All I know is yes or no. At that time when I'm training, it's yes or no, that's it. So I said, okay, I'm gonna call you back in a little bit. I called up my friend from High Definition Gym in East New York, right down Atlantic Avenue. Yeah, I wear gym clothes in Coliseum Gym. That's where my friend Lester. He's a good dude too. Never been doing nothing to me. He always opened up his gym to me. But this time it was at a gym in East New York at that time. I was living rough and I wanted to stay close to my son, so I moved out of Queens so I could stay close to him, so I could walk him to school every day. I had other options, but living by him made me happier, even if it was in like a corner somewhere. So I told him I'll call him back, and then I said, okay. Called him up. He said, yeah, Neil, the gym is kind of closed, but if you can get up there, you know where the key is at. He always kept a little secret key. He said, you could use it, just close up the gym. I said, no doubt. I remember going outside, looking around, seeing wind blowing.